every day. They show me love in every way. There's nothing left for me to say, but I love you. I love, that's one of my songs that I love. Hey guys, it's me. Not really feeling well at all. And you see I got a scarf on my head, which is this pretty blue. Like one of my favorite, well, my favorite colors is blue. And shades like this is why I love it. And I decided to put a lip on. That's all y'all getting right now. Because I didn't want to look too terrible in front of the camera. But yes, I'm doing a random video. I have been sleeping on and off all day, haven't been feeling well, and been frustrated on top of that because for some reason I can't figure out how to use the damn sewing machine. Which is something on my part. Probably between fabric and needle and stuff. I just, whatever. Anyways, and you know, I am a thinker and I think about the dumbest stuff at times. I really do. And you know, my last video that I did was on having respect, you know, on ladies. And, you know, just thinking of just the things we do for relationships and how we downplay things and how we make sacrifices. Because for some reason, us as women, we feel that we have to make sacrifices for others in relationships and dudes. For guys, I would say guys and boys, because I feel like if it was a man, he wouldn't allow you to do that, to down yourself for him or anything else or anyone else. So for dudes or guys, and it just made me think of my previous relationship. I'm not in one now. Taking a sabbatical, I need a break. But just to think of just you know, when you're in a relationship, you feel like a person and you are just, y'all mesh, y'all work great together, y'all are just, you know, on the same page. You know, I'm not gonna say one because you're not married, but on the same page. And, you know, that's where we were. And, you know, I think I might have had a video before this on long distance. And I don't foresee me doing long distance again unless it's my husband and he's traveling somewhere, meaning it's a distance for a moment, but he comes back home because that's what happens, because we're together. But outside of that, I don't think I would ever do a long distance relationship like that again. And I say that now, knowing that we've been friends for 7 years and we've tried just about every year for like 5 years, so we've done it on a constant basis. But I know it's something that I don't really want to do again. I'm not feeling like doing it again. Like you'd have to be here or I'd have to be there. You know, but I don't know. Never say never. I was always told to never say never. So yeah. But for me seeing it now, I don't see it happening no time soon. But we had talked one night and it was crazy because this is me. Which y'all see is which I get. I am just as kooky and crazy as can be. I speak my mind most of the time, but when you get to, and I mean, but when you get to know me, I can be one of the coolest people in the world. Like I said, I just speak my mind. I don't do it to try to hurt anybody or hurt anybody's feelings, but it just comes out that way. Yeah, and it comes from my heart. Like, I love you that much that I'd rather just be honest with you. I'm learning to tone things down a lot. I'm learning not to be as mean and angry as I can be or have been before. So that is a work in progress, something I do, you know, work on constantly. But yeah, and I see my future as being great, as being awesome. Um, Everything that's in Reva is just great and greatness. I see me being wealthy. I see me living a life of lavish. I see me giving back. Um, and that's it. I see just greatness, and anybody that knows me, that's around me, that's gotten to know me, knows that I'm just, we're all different, but you can see my difference. I beat my own drum. I don't, I dress for me. I don't do the latest fashions and stuff like that. And partly because I can't, because my shape is different. So I can't wear everything everybody else wears. I mean, I can try, but it's to a different level. And I just don't have time for the extraness. Um, yeah, but I want to do so many things in life, and I strive to do so much in life. But at the end of the day, childcare is something that I will always be able to fall back on. I feel like I went off key, but Exit asked me one day on the phone, we were talking. No, we weren't together at the time, but we were just talking a relationship and stuff because that was just, he was my heart, like 7 years, best friend and all. And he asked me one day, he said, what is it that you have to offer a man? And for me, it's like, you've known me for years. Known me for years. So for you to have to ask me that over the phone means that we have lost communication somewhere in the years that we've known each other. For you to be able to look at me now, before we broke up, I was just the greatest person and you just knew where things were going. But now you need to ask me the question of where I know of what do I have to offer. When we've talked, and sorry, my language starting to change. When we've talked and I have taken my dreams and kind of not left them but put them on the back burner because you have a son, have just saw myself doing childcare for a few years, for us to be together and your son to be taken care of because of the work that you're going to do. Always supported you in everything that you did or wanted to do. And all of a sudden now, because you smell like some other stuff out there, you're going to try to ask me, what do I have to offer? Where that I know I can bring in some fun doing what I do now, not including what I'm working on. I mean, come on. So I'm like, never again. Never again. Like I said, that has been my best friend for years, and it is very painful. Still now, it's really painful, and it hurts to think that we are not like that anymore. We're not friends. And to know that I was able to, it takes a lot for people to get to know me. It takes a lot for me to allow you in my space. And the fact that I did that and was able to give myself like my heart 100% and it kind of backfired sucks. But I have learned that I will not take down for anybody. I will not take my dreams and put them on a back burner for anybody. I will not. I will always support people and what they want to do. That's just a part of me and how I am. But I'm not going to support you to the point that I put myself and my dreams down. That's just not going to happen. I can support you from a distance. And I remember he told me one day that I can't depend on you financially or anything like that. And it's like, you have a son. But me and you are in the same situation, we're getting our lives together. So right now we're living home with our moms. You work. I'm starting a business and stuff like that. And the money that I do make is going into another business. So I can even make more to generate more for me, my family. I don't have any kids, but my family. And then for you, when we got to that point, but all of a sudden now you gonna tell me that you can't depend on me financially? Bitch, where the fuck is your money going? You work. You live with your mother. Your mother takes great care of you and your son, and takes care, not, I'm not gonna say you, but takes care of your son and help with your son. Like, that is her only biological grandchild. So your son is spoiled. So what do you need money for? You only saw each other once a month, which for you to be a man, that's your responsibility. Especially when we did this, that's your responsibility, period. And not even with the situation, how it was and how we knew it was going to be, that's what you said that you would do. So what is it that you need from me financially? Why do you need to depend on me financially when we're in the same boat right now, working for greatness, working to establish something for ourselves and for our mates, whoever that is? Why would you try to tell me that you can't depend on me financially when, when we're in the same boat too? I've been through a lot financially with dudes before, so why would you even open your mouth to make it seem like you need something? I will never in my life give a man, I would never, let me take that back, in my life give a dude money to help out with anything, unless Jesus come down and tell me to. And if that happens, then you have to sign a contract. A contract meaning something on a piece of paper that is written down in your signature saying that you're going to pay me my money back. That is the only way. Sorry, you're not my husband. You're not a family member. And I'm not going to do that. It's not going to happen, period. And then you probably still would have to sign a contract. So, you know what, ladies? Don't take yourself down. Don't do anything for anybody, regardless of who it is. The same way you treat him, the way that you're great to him, and the way that you support him and love him, he should do the same. He should always see greatness in you. He should see the support that you give him, and he should never ask you to do anything that he wouldn't do for himself. If he can take care of himself, there's no reason why you should be able to have to sit there and take care of him. And I talk about this from experience. I had an ex that I used to stay with, that we used to live together, and everything fell on me. I felt like I was the man of the relationship, and I basically was the man of the relationship, and I vowed to myself that I would never do that again, ever. And I'm not going to. I deserve so much more, so much better. So what I decided to do is get myself together and build my empire. And I don't know what's going to happen in the future. I'm not looking to date anyone. Um, I'm just looking at me. I don't mind hanging out. I don't mind chilling. But just as friends. Friends meaning me and you meeting up, hanging out, having fun. We can do it by ourselves, or we can do it in groups. I like group efforts. It's not going to be anything physical. It's not going to be any sex. It's not going to be any intimacy. We're just going to hang out and just be cool. And just that's it. And I'm going to work on me, and I'm going to build my empire, and I'm going to do what I need to do for Reva and her family. Make sure my mother's set, and I'm set. And if a man, if a man comes my way, then that would be cool. And he would have to be able to offer me better than what I can offer myself. And that's where I'm at now. Back in the day, they got married not for love. The man could take care of his woman. And, you know, overseas, when I was in college, I had to write a paper. I know I haven't finished. I need to go back. Once I get everything set, I will go back. But shoot, I have some damn money, and they gonna let me back until I pay them. But yes, we did this paper, and it was arranged marriages. And I really understand that concept. And a part of me, 95%, wished that I could be in another country just for arranged marriage. You don't have to worry about anything. Your parents oversee everything. They pick them for you. Now, with that being said, the 5% don't like it because some people do get stuck with mates that's stuck at life. And you're not gonna mistreat me, dude. Like, you're not gonna mistreat me. I don't care if you give me 50 fucking goats, dog. Dude, I don't care what you give my parents. 50 goats, 70 horses, I don't care what it is. What you're not going to do is sit there and disrespect me. That's not what happened because Reba doesn't take that. So regardless of what it is, you can take your goats and your horses and everything else back, dude. But you're excuse me. What you're not going to do is disrespect me. What your parents and your family is not going to do is disrespect me, talk bad to me and down to me, but you're going to put your hands on me. And that's not going to happen at all. Because you know why? You know why it's not going to happen? Because I will have to leave. Reva would have to just set aside and Maria would have to come out. And I don't think you would like to really see Maria because Maria is just a mess. Like, dude, I used to tell my ex, dog, don't ever put your hands on them. It's not, I let people know who I am. My name is Reva. Oh, that's cool. I do need you to know that I am crazy. I don't have good sense in my head. Please don't ever put your hands on me. That's not going to happen because I will kill you. Yes, that is what I said. In a literal sense, as you being a man and me being a woman, you're not going to sit there and put your hands on me. You're not my daddy. You're not my mother. My daddy's never put a hand on me in his life. So you're not going to put a hand on me. If you feel like you need to strike me to tell me what to do, expect to lose your limbs. And maybe even your life. And some other things. Don't ever put your hand on me. Ever put your hand on me. Ever. Shit, I don't even remember what we were talking about just now. Jesus. I don't even remember. I really don't remember. I know I started off talking about relationships and not settling or bringing yourself down. So if you have to, I'm gonna go back to that. So if you have to, what I had to do was I had to take a step back and I had to learn to like myself first. And then I had to learn to love myself. And I'm still going through some things, and old emotions trying to come back, and thoughts trying to come back. But I know that I am great. I am an awesome, I'm also a person that I have great potential, and that my heart is good, and my heart is pure for most of the time. And I see what my future is. I see where I want it to go. I see what my business aspects are, and I see that I want to still give back and, share my life and my story with others. Because, I've been through a lot. I'm 26, but I've been through some things. I've done some things and made some dumbass decisions in my life to where, I wouldn't mind being that sounding board to say, hey, try something, differently. Like, don't walk in the shoes that I've been in, So I'm going to do that too. But yeah, don't take yourself down. So once I took that, step back, I had to, and, sort of like myself and loving myself, I realized that I was okay being single and being by myself. Like, now I'm not dating anyone, but I'm okay. And I realized that with how I am now, I don't have the patience for guys. I don't have the patience for males and for boys with the BS and the extra stuff. Because how things are now, how guys are now, they want to have their cake and eat it too. So be like 11 o'clock at night. Oh, let me call you back. My mom's calling me. I didn't always live at home, and my mother has never called me at 11 o'clock at night unless it was an emergency. And then I never had to call back. Really, I don't know who she is. I really don't give two flying fucks. I'm out. I really don't care. But don't look me in my face online. That's a lot that I don't like with dudes, with males, because it's just so stupid to me. Um, just be straightforward with me. Period. If you married, you married. Say, look, I'm married. You got a girlfriend, you got a girlfriend. Say, look, I got a girlfriend. I got a woman. Just thinking about that, I think I'm going to have to cut this person off. Because history is just terrible. Terrible. Let me tell you, a couple of years ago, we started talking. You be your friends again. I'm not even going to say talking because we weren't even going towards dating. We're just friends. I was still living with my ex at the time. We were in a relationship. We were still living together. I think we were not off period. We were still living together. And so me and him was, just talking, being cool. I would like to take you out. Let's do lunch together. So I was like, okay, cool. So I was like, you know what? Cancel lunch because I needed to go cash my check. And because I really just didn't want to go. Because to me, I don't mind being friends, but if I know that your intentions is more than that, then I really don't want to be bothered because I don't feel like I need to explain myself all the time that, hey, I just want to be friends. I don't have time for that. So, okay. I went to go cash my check and stuff, and I think the next day or 2 days later, sometime in that week, I think it was like a Wednesday or Thursday, I received a message through Facebook that was like, hey, I don't know if you know me and I don't know you, but I am reaching out to you because I went through his phone and saw that he asked you to go to lunch. And I'm his fiance, and I wanted to know if y'all went to lunch or not, and if not, what if you did, if he paid for you. Side note, I'm big on honesty. I'm very big on honesty. So I ask people to do a couple of things. Be honest with me. Don't lie to me. If you have a woman, be it a wife, girlfriend, or fiance, please let me know so that I can make that decision or not, okay? Thanks for listening. Back to the original conversation. So I messaged her back and I said, thank you for thank you for reaching out to me and being honest and coming at me the way that you did. Because some people can do it rude and be nasty and mean, but she wasn't. And I told her, I said, yeah, I said, we did want to go to lunch. I said, but we didn't because I canceled because I had something to do. I said, but if we did go to lunch, he would have paid for it. I said, you know what, also, he asked me to go out of town for the weekend with him, and he would have paid for it. He told me not to worry about the money because he got it. Just so that you know, and I do apologize because I didn't know that he was engaged. I don't want to be considered a homework or anything like that. If I knew he was engaged, I would have never dealt with him. But I didn't know, so I really do apologize, and you don't have to worry about anything ever again. So, she messaged me back, and she's like, it's really fine, thank you so much, take care. And that was it, and I wrote him back, and I let him know, like, dude, like, you're a dog, don't ever call me again, don't ever message me again. And then he messaged me back talking about, she messaged you, huh? What? What did you say? Excuse me? Side note again. If I ever find out that you are talking to somebody else, or not talking to somebody else, if I ever find out you got a girlfriend or a wife or a fiance, best believe and didn't tell me anything that I know that you did, anything that you came and presented to me, best believe she will know. I rat. I am a snitch when it comes to stuff like that. And I let it be known before now I have to put this in a clause when I meet people. Please don't have a wife, girlfriend, or anything like that, because if I find out and you didn't tell me, I will tell all our business. Just let that be known. That is a clause when people meet me now, because the jackass is like this. So yes, I will snitch. I will do it. I'm not a side hoe. I'm not a side chick. I'm not a fling. I'm not none of that. So don't come to me like that. You try to do it, you will be embarrassed, and you will not like it. Point blank, period. On my behalf. And the side note, back to conversation again. So I told him, I said, don't worry about what I told her. So you'll find out what I told her when you get home. Well, come on, Reva, man. You know, we are just friends. I said, we are just friends. But I'm not gonna tell you what I told her. You will find out when you get home. How about that? And we didn't talk again for I think another year or a year and a half. And then we talked again. You know, hey, how you doing? You know, I'm trying to give people a chance because I feel like people grow and people change. We was talking and I was dating. Actually, my ex. I was dating him again then. Like I said, we do this every year, year and a half. And we were together again at that time. I think he was in Texas then. He's Georgia now, he was in Texas then. And, you know, just kind of a crazy relationship. And I was sad, and, you know, not because anything of him, but the distance, it really sucks. And it sucks to love someone that's not there, you know, but we had a great, deep connection because we talked, like, for years, and we talked about any and everything. Like, I'd say that's my best friend, like, that's my best friend. And, you know, me and the other dude, we were talking just, hey, how you doing? And, you know, it's like, he wanted to date. And I was like, well, I'm not going to stop dating him to date you. I don't do that for anybody. That's not even a concept that I really understand. But if I feel like if I can leave him to go to you, then I can leave you to go to someone else. And if he can leave her to come to you, then boo, best believe he'll do that to you at the drop of a dime, drop of a hat. It really doesn't matter or mean anything. So I don't open those type of doors. And I'm a big on opening doors that can't be closed, or opening doors to my future when it comes to stuff like that. But anyways, so he got an attitude. So I'm like, I don't want to date. Like, I'm not gonna leave him to date you. And I just don't see you that way. Like, we're cool and we can be friends, but I don't see you as somebody that I would date. I just don't. And he had like this cocky attitude. It's like, you better want to be with me because I'm something serious and special. And it's like, you're nothing serious, nor are you special. And I don't understand why you feel that way about yourself. I don't, but you know, and so he had the nerve, skin attitude. Like, he was acting like a little bitch. Like, he really was acting like a little bitch. And then he had the nerve to call me. He told me, he was like, well, the only reason why I wanted to talk to you anyway is because you're a jump off. I said, what? Did I just hear that correctly? Or I didn't even hear it. Did I just see that correctly with the text message? The reason why I wanted to be with you is because you're a jump off. The only reason why I wanted to be with you is because you're a jump off. said, well, goddamn. If I'm a jump off bitch, then you must be doing bad. Because for me to be a jump off and to say that you still ain't never get none of this, something must be wrong with you, boo. Really? I'm a jump off, but you ain't never got none of this? You ain't never got to experience the conky? None of that? You never got to sniff the conky? You never got to touch the conky? But I'm a jump off? Shit, if you can't get nothing from a jump off, you can't get fucked by a jump off, you can't get what's from a whole dude you can't get nothing from. I need you to choose your words wisely, boo. That looks bad on you. So, I know you don't ever call me again. Don't ever talk to me again. Don't do that. Don't talk to me again because I don't do people disrespecting me, especially if I'm not disrespecting you. You know, and I get to the point where I get tired at some point, and that was just like my tiredness. But you know, naive me had to do it again. But now I'm not even angry or anything like that. I just feel like it's still one of the underlying game playing things of mom's calling, let me call you back. Dude, it's 11 o'clock at night. Come on. Or it's one something and you're going to a bar, which is possible. But just hearing the conversation lets me know that something else is going on. Um, you know, you're too pretty for you to be calling me. You know, I'm not in South Carolina with you. Well, goddamn genius! I didn't know that you were in South Carolina with me. Are you kidding me? Nigga, you like I'm on your dick like that? I call you every once in a while to see how you're doing, to make sure that you're okay. You know, tell me that you're not feeling well, that you're sick, that you have this disease, and I want to make sure that you're good. Another disease like that, it's leukemia. So I want to make sure that you're good and that you're okay. Like, you know, but I apologize for calling you every once in a while to make sure that you're good and that you're okay because you don't live here, South Carolina with me. So damn, I should have never even wasted my time picking up the phone to check up on you. I really, 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 really do apologize. I'm sorry. Just stupid shit like that, you know? And it's like, well, if you're out, when I get out, I'll call you back if it's not too late. Okay. Do you think Reeva's gonna answer the phone? No. Now Maria might answer the phone, and nobody wants Maria to answer the phone, so I might tell her not to answer either. But I don't have time. Don't try to bullshit or bullshit it. You know, I've done this. I've played this game before. I've played this game before. Don't try to run game on me. I spot it. I don't say much, but I see a lot. I understand a lot. I just don't waste my time trying to explain it to you. I just cut your ass off. Like a piece of matted up weave. Just snip that shit right on off, put in the trash can. I don't have time. I don't have time. And I give you the boot, but you can't see me kicking my foot up, so. Oh my gosh, I am just crazy. So, guess what, guys? I have not eaten like a lot of candy in a long time, and I feel like I'm having withdrawals from not eating so much sweets. Like right now, I can go for some Sour Patch or Sour Punch straws. I love those. Love those. I remember those when I was a kid. My grandfather used to own this store. Yeah, so rest in peace. My grandparents, they passed on 2 years ago. But they had a full life. My grandfather was 93, I think, and my grandmother was 88. So they had a great life. They had a long life. They greatly missed, but I know they're in a better place. But yeah, Sour Punch straws are my favorite it is in the whole world. And I think then it was the cherry. It was cherry. up in New Jersey. But yeah, sorry guys for the change in the lighting. Pivoted so everything was darker. I guess I'm finished rambling on in this video. I'm about to start doing like 10-minute videos, like short videos, and do like little pinpoints and stuff like that. Or do like little pinpoint videos in like 3 minutes or stuff like that too. I'm not really sure. But yeah, I don't know. I don't ramble so much. I don't even know what the fuck to call this video. What the heck to call this video. Sorry guys, my mouth is bad, and I'm trying to work on it. Very much so. But haven't gotten there yet. I'm getting there, but haven't gotten there yet. But yeah, I might do another video after this. Shoot, I might not even put this video on. I don't know. We'll see. But thank you guys for listening. If this goes up, yeah, thank you guys for listening. And talk to y'all later. Bye.